It's bowl season, everyone, and we are going to be playing it in the snow. I believe the Music City Bowl's in Nashville. That would make sense to me. So we are taking on the Florida Gators, a rematch from earlier in the year where we kind of got smacked. DJ Lagway, Jordan Baugh, Wilson III, they have an incredible offense. It's going to be tough again, but let's see if we can go 1-1 against the Gators this year and end the season on a high note. There are the pretty much season stats for a comparison before we get started. Pretty even, it looked like, for those at a quick glance. I honestly didn't write down anything about this team compared to what I normally do for videos because we've played them before and we know how it went. Oh my god, the snow is thick today. I didn't even know it snowed this heavy. Yeah, we're in Tennessee, so we're gonna do this. We gotta do quick passes. There you go, Carter. Gain some yards back and fight for 10 to make it third and manageable. This is big to start the game. Corners are playing off, so maybe one of these out routes is the go-to move. Throw it to Hunter, who's wide open on the sideline. Gets out of bounds, though. First down to keep us moving right after the ball was kicked off. That's a great way to start. I hate going 3 and out. I am recording and everything, so everything looks good. Couldn't get a juke, but we got a running lane. 9 yards. Bluff is up to over 1,400 yards on the season, so he also just won the Heisman, deservingly so. So that is why we are just going to feed him, and there's a timeout, even though it says Florida still has 3. That must be a glitch. Emmett's in now because Fluff actually was hurt that last play. Not totally sure what happened. And a poor angle there from what looked to be the safety lead out on Bonner off the RPO. We don't use our this is called pro set. We don't use our pro I set often, but here it's working with Emmett too. A lot of room up the middle again to the 30. I really want to see if we can kind of big boy ball it down the field. We get Libentrit, but it's only 2. At least it wasn't a TFL. We'll switch out of something else now. EJ Lightsey got the play there. Quick in the middle. Let's throw it. Oh, he gets it off to Carter Nelson, who was wide open in the flat. Somehow Dylan threw it while getting hit. And we get the nice second down conversion. Carter again getting found. No one's on Bonner, so I'm guessing that corner over there is going to drop back. We got B and X. We'll throw it down to the flat with Hunter. Easy yardage. Take what it gives you. This is an amazing drive from Dylan and the offense here to start the game. That was not the... spin move! Gets off without him getting a touch from the... looked like to be outside linebacker and D tackle. But Tyler Kanak is now down. So we're down a lineman already. Bluff, I don't know how he came back in and got that spin off when he's still not feeling the best, so I took him out myself, and I'm hoping Emmett, nope, not quite as powerful as Fluff, but Gibbs and Pyle will come in now for Tyler Kanak, who went out. Quentin Ives, though, we haven't seen him really at all this year. He's a nice power back, and 2 yards, and Carter Nelson is now hurt. Jesus. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here, but let's see if we can get a pitch and Quentin Ives can get to the end zone. Can we get to the edge? Quentin? No, down to the 1. This is a pretty long one, but we are just going to go power I. Big Ten football. And Quentin Ives? No! He had to be inches short, and the Gators take over right there. Well, let's see what happens here. I'm not going to run commit because that always bites us in the ass. I didn't run commit, and they still get 20 yards off of that. That's so stupid. That's so dumb, man. I went 4-3. It didn't run commit or anything. Thankfully, we contained him there on the counter for only 4. This offense is going to be tough to stop, especially we've seen what Lagway can do, and it scares the fuck out of me. Trevante Foster read it, but just not fast enough to keep up. Jordan Baugh has a ton of yards as well. He wrecked us in that game. I think it was week 3, if I remember right. There you go. Spin move a little not timed right, and Caleb Harris meets him, but he still gets 8. So, guessing they're going to want to run it a lot today based off of the first few plays, and he gets all the way to the outside, spins, and gains like 8. This game might be impossible because of what is happening so far. If they go 99 yards, 99.9 yards, it's we're gonna have issues today. Really hoping we just get a stop. That tackle at the line of scrimmage is a good start. Now let's have good pass protection. Oh, not pass protection, but pass coverage. And the snow definitely played a part there in the drop. We got to watch the contain. I'm not going to spread the D-line because I don't want a huge running lane up the middle, but I think we do okay here. He shouldn't get the sticks. We get him. Dude, there's no way. Jameer Khan. Put in Rhett. I think I got that off. Oh my God, what a hit in the backfield. Christian Jones meets Jordan Baugh. Destroys it. Did I get that off, though? No. Oh, okay. We're now going to... Christian Jones is hurt, I guess. What is happening today? There's so many injuries, man. There we go. Only a yard. Well, this is bad. We're going to have to move. Uh-oh. Go back down to a D lineman. We have good coverage. He's going deep. Caleb Harris is there. Play it well. And he does. He deflects it to the dirt, and we'll get a punt. Really sucks that Bluff has had some injury issues these last few weeks in the season, but at least, hey, the blocking was there from Brady Small. Nice pancake, and Emmett gets 5 off the left side. And let's take one more snap here before the end of the first quarter. See if we can get there with a first down, and we do with a little more. Emmett gets us to the 44 on his 4th carry of the day. 31 yards already. Let's get the second half going and flip the field. I'm going to stick with this pistol look. That linebacker's probably going to drop, so I don't think Nelson's going to be the read. Oh, but he is, because no one dropped there into the middle. Easy first to start the second. Getting groove, but we just got to score and make the right reads. Far RPO to the outside to Demetrius Bell, who jukes 1, but 14 gets him down. Still a first. Feel like now might be a solid time for a play action shot. We just got to make sure we make the right read. And he gets hit as he throws it. Hunter may have been the read he was looking for, but it goes in the turf. See if we can set ourselves up for a better third down and also into the middle of the field. Good block. Brady Small got caught up on the block, but he still gets us to the 25 in the red zone for a 3rd and 3. Let's see what happens. Looks to be man with the way the middle of the field is so open. Demetrius Bell, easy first. What a read. Quick read from Dylan. Not a big fan of the way this looks as a twin safety. So let's switch to an RPO. Let's do an RPO. Dylan's going to take off. Oh, he gets a block, and he gets down inside to the 5 to the 3. And a Florida defender, looks to be a DB, is down. Elijah Davis. What a decision there from Dylan. No one is on Bell in the flats. Oh, and there goes somebody. So we'll see what happens here. No one's on him. Couldn't keep up with the speed. And Dylan throws a perfect ball for us to take the first lead of the game. First score of the game. In the second quarter, 9.5 to go. Demetrius Bell. Twin tight ends from Florida's start from the pistol set. Something similar we started last drive. But thankfully, Vincent Shavers, perfect run read, gets him for a 2-yard loss. Already 2 tackles. That's his first TFL. 2nd and 12. Let's make this a 3-and-out and really put the pressure on the Gators. Nope, he's wide open. What a spin move. Gets the first, even after the big hit. Got Williams didn't wear it. He dropping back into coverage. That's usually not the best thing. Oh my gosh, he's gone. Nope. He might be. He might be. Nope. Mars Sanders brings him down after being the 3rd guy to touch him. That was out of a 3-3-5 set where they gashed us, so let's stick with 3-3-5 and see if we get him back, and we do, but I think he gets, yep, he still gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're really a fan of the pistol, so let's show press off of play action. He's so open, deep, oh my gosh, thankfully he didn't see him, dumped it down, and we got the tackle for only 5. Could have been way worse. That could have gone so horribly. Let's see if we get another stop. They might be in field goal range here. And he hits the dig route from Sanders. No yards after the catch, but it's an easy first still. Now in the red zone after that 3rd down conversion. Can we get some pressure? Well, they run it, and we get another TFL. Exactly how the last set of downs went, and they still converted. I think that's Logan Fano's possibly 2nd of the day now too, so run defense is okay. Well, what a hurdle. That was crazy. We're going to show blitz and slant to the left with the D-line, but I would guess they're going to run it, and they do, and he's going to score. Nope. Holy shit, we stopped him at the 1. Did not expect that, but I would go ahead and say this is a touchdown on a platter coming up. Yep, there it is. Easy score. With number 20, the backup running back, Vultures won. And it's going to be tied here. The offense has looked good on most of their drives today. Just couldn't get in the end zone from the 1, which is insane. We're going to dump it down to DeAndre Hammer, the freshman. Tight end out of Omaha for 9.5. Florida liked going with the pistol set a lot on their last drive, and that's what scored them. So let's see if the pistol helps us a bit to get back down the field. We get outside with some good blocking. Emmett with a stiff arm hurdle and then gets hit in the air. Ooh, man, they really are showing pressure. Let's see if they stick with it. We're doing a sprint out. That's a great ball. Hunter gets upended, though, by the star corner for the Gators. Don't know the guy's name, but obviously made a great play. That was a great ball. Hit his hands. You got to come down with it. But we're going to get a lot of yards back here. Emmett going untouched to the end zone. Boom! Emmett Johnson, the man that has been here for, 5 years? Gets us a big lead again on probably his biggest rush of the year in a bowl game. Again with the pistol. I don't know if we're ready for it because they're probably going to run it. And what a cut from Baugh. Breaking tackles, 9.5 to start the drive. Thought about starting with a 4-3 since they only had 2 receivers there, but we're going big nickel to try and get Caleb Harris around the line of scrimmage, and it doesn't matter if they do quick passes. There's Livingston for a first. Defense is going to be a battle today. We got to scrap and claw and just prevent anything, and there we go. At least after we broke the tackle, we had guys rallying to him to get the tackle, and they're going to hurry up now that the 2-minute timeout just came and went of the first half. Press with a cover 3. He's wide open, out of bounds, 2 for a first. Not seeing DJ Lagway scramble as much as he did when we played him earlier in the year. Maybe that's due to the snow. I don't know. Oh my gosh. There's about 4 people that got murdered right there. And Buford saves a touchdown. 130 yards already, bro. What am I supposed to do about that? We're going to go with a 4-3 just because, why not? We're in the red zone now. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Nope, that's an easy score. There it is. Super conservative, look straight up away from their defense. 50 seconds left. They just back off everyone. And that's a good throw, good catch. Better play, though, from the DB to come down. Clock, though, keeps ticking, thankfully. Wasn't a drop, so we're not forced to, like, do anything extremely stupid. There's Carter Nelson back in the game after going out. We'll call timeout there. I'd love to be able to hit an Isaiah Hunter for something, but safeties keep playing deep. We'll just keep trying to dink and dunk as far as we can. Bonner might be a look here, depending on how far back everyone goes. There's Bonner. Good amount of room across the 50 to the 45, so we'll call our second. We need... let's put Carter Nelson on a post. Let's see what this does. I don't know. Never done this before. And that's actually a great throw and catch to Isaiah Hunter. Getting hit right as he threw it. Rhule stepped up in the pocket and threw a rope. And our star receiver was able to come down with it. Let's see if we can make the field goal. Thankfully, we do. I didn't mess up too bad. The accuracy was good enough to where the meter didn't mess it up. We'll take a 17-14 lead into halftime. This is, if we can stop the ground game, we'll be sitting pretty. That field goal to end the half was massive because they get the ball here, as you see, to start the second half. We get a solid stop. Hey, Vincent Shavers, nice block shed there to only allow 1 yard. I went 4-3 there, even though they had, 3 receivers, something I don't normally do, but I want to see how this works, how it goes. Well, he's wide open on the drag. Wilson, I think that might have been Wilson the third. Yep, Eugene. I'd really like to know why his parents named him Eugene. That's not a name you really hear today. Eugene Wilson the third. So, there you go, man. And, another Wilson. Number 6 gets involved. He's Wilson, Dallas Wilson the first. Too many Wilsons on the team. At least they have the number. At least there's a third and a number 1. Play the edge. There you go, Sanders. He stepped out a yard early. We got some guys tired right now, so I'm just going to switch some people in. I don't know if that'll matter. And we stopped them. They went with the, chop block. And Van Poppel just rolled over him, and that stopped Lagway. Is, what's his face? Bothwell's still dead, so we're not going to put him in. We're just going to keep Emmett Johnson in. There we go. Snap the ball. Emmett fights for 2. That took way too long for me to try and figure out. To keep the quick game alive, and this one's especially good because Hunter's involved. And he gets tons of room. Finally, we get him going. He needs to get some more targets. I don't get why they keep going twin safeties, man. I hate it. Go single safety. One time. And they drop. Bonner, open! Oh, what a play there from their own number 14, Jordan Castell, the safety. I like that Dylan just saw it and ripped it, but that was just great acceleration and recovery speed from Castell to stop that type of play. And clogged up, dude. The snow makes it hard to see the players for Florida. I'm not going to lie. Let's go 5 wide. Why not? Let's see what happens. 5 wide. They only got 3 down linemen. And that's an easy first down to Emmett. They lined up the outside linebacker against him in man. And again, we just ripped a rope. Stick with 5 wide. They're not... They put another D lineman down, so a little adjustment. Going zone, though. Throw it out. No one's there for Demetrius Bell. 12 yards to the 32. Maybe we don't need to run it at all. I should have a wood to knock on it because that'd be... Okay, they are... And we get hit literally right away. Thankfully, he threw it. I didn't even see the guy coming in. That's how hard it is to see their players. Extremely difficult. Even the orange is kind of hard to see. So we're going to keep giving it our all. Oh my God, 49, like a bat out of hell. Gets us at the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10. Well, this is definitely zone because of the trips that we brought out. Wide open. Hunter just sits down and he jukes, fights to get us within the 15. I don't think I've ever run this play, but the way it looks, I'm a big fan of it. So let's see how they react. Man coverage. Man coverage. And Bonner, turn on the Jets, beats the man and breaks the tackle at the goal line. And to build on the lead, it's going to be a 10-point ball game here. 5 minutes to go. It is time to play, 5-minute defense? I feel like it's 4-minute defense, 4-minute offense, but make a tackle, there you go. Justin wrecked. In the backfield, even, too. That was weird. That was one of the instances where I just kind of say shit. My brain stopped working, and that's what came out. So let's keep confusing them with the shell, and they get the first though off it. So we're gonna need to adjust. There we go. Cover 2, straight up cover 3 though, with an underneath flat. And there's the first running attempt for DJ Lagway. Somehow gets caught by Van Poppel, and Sony Kimoiatu goes down. Appears to be maybe holding his ribs or his wrist. Bringing the beef out on the offense here on 1st down. Not sure really why, but maybe just to run a little time off. We'll bring in Athea Godecki, the freshman as well, another freshman. Get down and press. Get up and hit someone in the face, man. Knock them off their route, see if that disrupts the timing. Good tackle. This is a very difficult team to stop. Too many weapons. You got to be able to live with certain things, but we get the sack on 3rd and 1. Keona Davis comes off the edge untouched. When we showed blitz, we brought it, and they'll punt it. Go with the trips out of pistol this time, and let's get a shot off before the 2-minute timeout. As long as we don't make anything. Oh, no, Turch was open. Go back and watch that, man. We got hit right as we threw it to Tanner Turch. And the ball looked like it was going to be good. Emmett for 8. Oh, there is no 2-minute timeout. We're in the 3rd quarter. What am I talking about? I don't know why I was pretty sure I said that just a second ago. So that was a brain fart. It is what it is. Get it to him. There we go. Demetrius Bell. They blitzed, looked to be a zone blitz, and they left him alone in the middle of the field. About to the 50. Let's get some good zone blocks. Good play there from 90 and number 2 of the defense. They are either manned up or dropping everybody. They are manned up. That sucks. So we'll throw it in the dirt. I don't usually like calling these like stop routes, but let's see how it goes here on 3rd and 11. See if we can get someone to stop, and we get hit as we thrown it. So maybe could have had that if we threw it a second earlier. Not even a second, like 0.5 seconds, but let's pin them deep. There's no wind, I guess. So let's just perfect punt, and maybe shouldn't have done the sky kick, but at least we had decent coverage. Really wish we could have built on the lead there, but the 4th quarter is going to start with them having the ball here on a 2nd and 4. But the 4's up. We're up on the team that beat us earlier in the year, and they're ranked. We're not. Let's finish the season on a high note. 4th quarter time to end the season the way we want to. Can we stop the run? Finally, we get him. Line of scrimmage, Keona Davis. 3rd and 6. Let's bow up, boys. Gonna put the QB contain on just because Lagway scares the hell out of me. And they run it. I didn't even pass commit. That is an insane call, and it works to perfection. Let's see what happens. They're probably gonna screen again. Is that Lagway? They went Wildcat. I was not expecting this. Oh my God, a receiver. How does a receiver do that? He just literally murdered somebody in our secondary. Didn't see who it was, but He's dead now. They had their backup running back, or maybe it might have been Wilson. Pitch it to Baugh, who again has more room, but Godecki brings him down, the freshman. Nice tackle. They got a 172 rushing yards out of Jordan Baugh so far today. So 200 is definitely within reach. And there is 9. Maybe should have switched out of that, but at least it's not a touchdown. Let's go a little show blitz style. They go with the stretch. Oh my God! Jordan Baugh. Just Mike Tyson. I think that might have been Jameer Khan. Maybe Bly Hill. Either way, they just got punched in the motherfucking mouth. 21-24 coming up. Demetrius Bell! No! I thought he had the room. He just didn't have the speed to the 39 off the return. Oh my goodness. This sets up. Please. Please let this work. Please. Throw it out. Demetrius Bell. Turn on the Jets. Outrun the defensive end. Linebacker. Whoever he is. Easy first. That's a great way to respond on offense and special teams. After them getting back closer into the game. Great read from Dylan. Hunter, left side, first down to the 36. Dylan's 2 yards away from 250 on the day from, I think he's 23 of 30 passing. So just an absolute great day. Oh, spin move from Emmett, but he still got 7. I thought he might have got more, but still a good run. Wow, it's really windy out. I just heard a huge gust of wind. I heard duo a lot on Twitter the other day. I don't know who ran it, but let's see. It didn't work. I was gonna say see if it does, but it definitely didn't. Pretty safe bet. I feel like that they are manned up. See how they respond. Yeah, definitely manned up. Can Bell meet him to the outside? Maybe we should have ran it. They're saying go for it though. And go for it is what we'll do. Let's see how that right side of the field reacts to the sit down and the out. No one in the flat. Easy first. Great read, Dylan. Clock is under 6 minutes now as well after that. Great conversion on 4th down. Oof. 95 with the insane block shed. Jamari Lyons. Now we got single high safety, so if we can get the protection, see what Dylan can do. And there's no protection. He throws it. What's the flat? Oh, it's intentional grounding. Dylan, throw it forward. Fuck. Let's just try to gain anything back and maybe at the same time center it up. They're going man on 3rd. So hit Bonner. Turn on the Jets, Bonner. Go to the end zone. He gets there on 3rd and 22. Bonner, not known for his speed, but the senior knows how to run a route. And he does it perfectly after he gets the ball in his hands, getting into the end zone, fighting through the safety's tackle. Perfect ball. Number 9 couldn't keep up. Bonner's just too big. It's getting risky here. 5 minutes to go for the Gators offense, so we're going to press. Make him throw it short. Great tackle there. Another risky thing. We don't do a lot of zone blitzes, so let's try this out and see how it works. Okay, there you go with the... What the hell? He flipped it and went in the dirt. 3rd and long. Not totally sure how that happened, but they got lucky. Let's get a stop, guys. Don't let anything close to where they could get a conversion. Well, okay, there it is. They don't need a conversion or try, on 4th, because they can run it there with Lagway. He's been pretty conservative today. The whole offense has been in terms of running with him. That's 5 rushes, but he's got 35 yards. What a play there from him. Popple rodeos him down. Only a yard. Love that. Off their speed option. Now they're starting to run with him a little more, maybe. The game in a dire situation. Catch up to him. How does he get that off? No idea how that happens, but I like the way we have a setup here for a 3rd and long. We hit him as he throws it. Deflect it. Let's go. Wasn't deflected, but Godecki got him right as he hit the ball to his hands. And then I think that might have been Bly Hill back there that helped him out. One more play, guys, and this game should be ours. And they find him on the sideline. Davis, not the best zone coverage. He's a defensive end, so I'm not sure how that happened. But, you know Heisman mode. This game is going to get close here. Something stupid's going to happen. I'm fully convinced of it. How does he catch that? I thought that was to 6. At least it wasn't for a stupid amount of yards. So we can live on. Spread. Why did they do that? It's not how you spread your linebackers. That was dumb. Okay, that's a lot of room there for Wilson. The first. Press. Press him up. Press him up. Press him up. Try and do that. We didn't really press anybody. He's wide open. Huge hit from Bly Hill. He's back there at free safety for who knows what reason. But we're going to switch to the... We're just going to finally go zone. Man. Move our linebackers to the right. Doesn't matter. He throws it up. Oh my God, Caleb Harris. He lofted it to his tight end. And Caleb Harris undercut it for the interception in the end zone. That should get us the revenge that we wanted coming into this game. Caleb Harris came here this offseason as a big pickup in the portal. Mainly going to be a box safety. He hasn't really done much in terms of pass defense, but that play was huge. Emmett stays in bounds. I guess he gets 5 yards, it looked like. He did get 5, so it's a solid start here. I'm going to want to... Let's go halfback at ISO. Switch it up. We're kind of loading up that right side of the field where we would have ran. And great read from Emmett. First down, and that should be the game. Now Florida looks really confused on defense. We should be able to get some solid room here. Again, another 5, and there's their last timeout. A few seconds till the 2-minute timeout. Emmett Johnson, poetic justice. He got jumped by Fluff Bothwell, who ended up winning a Heisman, but he comes in because Fluff got hurt, and he rushes for over 180 yards. Over 180 yards today. Close to 20 carries, and he gets us the revenge that we needed to end the season on a high note over number 13 Florida, 21-31. What a game from the defense. What a great rebound, especially from earlier in the year in the last couple games. What a game, guys. Huge second quarter from both teams. And then we were the only one to score in the third. Dead even in the first with goose eggs apiece. And then 7 apiece as well in the fourth. Dylan played great. Only 7 incompletions. 3 touchdowns. Almost a... Look at that. Well, I'll say it. 11 yards short of 300. My brain kind of got crossed up there. Emmett came in and feasted for his last game in a Husker uniform. 19 carries, 158, 8.3 in a tud, 2 broken tackles even. I think he had some receiving yards as well. Yeah, 1 for 19, so came up big all the time. And then Bell actually led the game in receptions and yards. Looked kind of short underneath passes a lot. Lots of pancakes, no sacks, which is perfection. And what do we got? Caleb Harris led the team in tackles. Justin Arrett and Shavers Jr. right behind him. PFLs. A couple for Fano and Davis, and then 1 apiece for a few guys. Only 1 sack as well, Davis. So, very good day for him, I'd say. Harris, amazing pick in the end zone. I don't know exactly what DJ Lagway saw, but I'm glad he threw it because we won the game. So one thing I also want to say is this is going to be the last episode of this Nebraska Dynasty for now on the channel. I am not uploading as much as I want or like moving as fast as I want in this one and my Palmetto Coast Grappler Dynasty. I want to keep moving so I actually get to play with the players I recruit. That's, you know, when it's really fun. Everyone knows that. So yeah, just kind of I wanted to try 2 dynasties on the channel at once after doing 1 my first year of doing YouTube, but 2 with also kind of, you know, social life, full-time job and stuff kind of seems like a lot. So I'm glad we were able to come out with a dub to go to 8-5 on the year, end on a high note, end the series on a high note. Didn't technically bring Nebraska back, but I'll definitely do a series again down the road if I'm still doing YouTube. But please like, comment, subscribe, and please keep watching the Palmetto Coast Grappler Dynasty if you watch me for some reason. You know, I appreciate it. But having a lot of fun with that one. So please, that one I think is gonna go way better, it feels like, than the what do you call it, what was my old dynasty, the Mammoths. Can't think of their name right now, but yeah, the Mammoth Dynasty I did for my first team builder and YouTube dynasty and whatnot. But either way, been talking a lot. We end this series with should do with my right hand, with a W. Thank you guys for watching this series. I gained a lot of subs from this series, so I appreciate it. But please continue to watch my Grappler Dynasty. I'm in love with it right now. So I hope that comes out in the videos. I appreciate you guys watching. I will see you next time for Palmetto Coast Grapplers. Deuces.